Who is it?
Hey,
Vinny!
dude, are you there?
Hey, what's
Yeah,
up,
I'm
my
here,
brother?
man.
How are you,
Dude, I don't
man?
have a scary story, man.
I'm gonna have pretty much a heart attack. I'm like having a heart attack, but I can't scream or anything. Basically, laying on the floor, panicking.
Oh!
No, you weren't. You weren't.
Oh!
You built the place. I haven't seen the Hopi in thousands of years. Don't make fun of my people. Period.
Sorry,
I'll come
Brandon.
after your ass and cut you up into little bitty bits.
Facebook page down because people said Richie from Boston's gay. He's gay. I'm gay. I'm a gay man.
And I mean, yeah, I mean, you can prosecute me for that if you'd like. That's
No,
fine.
it's not why I'm doing that. I'm just
Well,
saying there's a lot
But
of...
that is what you did.
Bigelow started buying websites, including one in British Columbia, Canada. So all of a sudden, this kind of triggered Brian Vike.
Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon. Blake Cousins here. We've got a special report for you. We've got a few UFO videos that we want to share with you.
Welcome back, everybody. Blake Cousins, along with Orlando Smith and Brent Cousins, we're going to be going over incredible imagery.
Third phase of moon. Third phase of moon.
10, 9, ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff.
You were either in or you were either out, brother.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh yeah.
Hey, what? Hey, all right, it works. Welcome to GUFON, everybody. I'm your host, Reach Giordano. It is Tuesday, July 17th, 2024. Hope you're having a great week. We're already there, 9 to 5ers. Wednesday's tomorrow, which is already now, because, you're going to go to sleep in a minute, and then you're going to wake up, oh, it's already Wednesday. No, it's already Thursday. You only have a day and a half left of the week. Be grateful for Wednesday, because it is the leap to Friday. That's why they call it Hump Day. I'm glad you guys could spend a little time here tonight. Thank you for hanging out at GUFON for a minute or two. Tonight we're going to talk about, what are we talking about again? Well, what's on the schedule? Oh, what will 1 year, this is a good idea. What would 1 year after disclosure look like? Oh, and Jeff Willis is supposed to join us, I thought. Jeanette Angel became a member of GUFON, a member of Truthology for Ufology. Jeanette, thank you for re-upping your membership. Is that what happened just now? Or did you gift them? I don't have any gifts. Do I have gifts to give? Didn't we already do the, let me make sure I don't have any of those left. Hold on. Oh, a member for 18 months. Oh, Jeanette, that's a long time. Thank you for being a member that long. I appreciate anybody being a member even for a day. All right, let me see. Membership gifting. Okay, I don't have any gifting yet until the first. Oh my God, it's going to be August in half a month. I can't believe we're almost in August. Still haven't been hit by a hurricane. Hey, we got a poll in the chat room tonight. How often do you see strange stuff? Anything paranormal? Daily, rarely, or never? Weekly? Or, it comes and goes over my lifetime. There's no set schedule. 50% already with that one. Wow. 36 votes already. That's a good one. I thought that was a good one for once. Nah, it's all right. Do a little roll call. Can we do that real quick? Real quick. And then we'll get the show going. I don't know. I don't know if Jeff's going to show up or not. So far, no message. Maybe he forgot. Maybe it's tomorrow. I thought it was tomorrow. Well, it's all right. Whatever happens, happens. Dorothy throws down a few bucks. $2.50, $2.22, whatever it is on PayPal. If you want to help support this Truthology for Ufology, you can do that through Super Chat, Super Sticker, PayPal, Cash App. Dorothy chose the PayPal. Thank you, Dorothy, for being a continuing supporter of GUFON. And also, Dan Mortensen sent $10 overnight after the show, I think. Yeah, it must have been because it shows today's date. So thank you, Dan and Dorothy. Dan and Dorothy, DD. You can catch Dorothy on dit.55 on X. I saw you got a new friend. Said hi, at least that was nice. Thanks, Dorothy. Thank you, Dan Mortensen. And welcome to the show. Glenn Collins, welcome to the show. Dorothy, right there, welcome to the show. Marcel, Gufonian Metal Head. What's up? Hey, Jeff, welcome to the show. David Wilcox, not Wilcox. Welcome to the show. Samo, what do you say there, Chief? Welcome to the show. Thor Panku, what do you say, Mr. P? Welcome to the show. Of course, Jeanette, the angel of GUFON. And a continuing supporter, always. Kelly Lewis, EW, is here. What do you say, KL? KL. Right in the hot seat. Brooke is, huh? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I saw you. Welcome to the show, Brooke is. Sky Allen. My eyes got sticky right there. Sky Allen. One row in front of Kelly. That's nice. You guys can eat popcorn. Throw it off. Alfie Joe Bob. How do you do, AJB? Welcome. And who else is here? Derek Faulkner, the LK. Zuzi. Kingdom, welcome. Josie _UK, welcome. Ozzy Tiger, welcome to the show. All right, if I didn't say your name doesn't mean I don't love you. It means we got a lot of show to do. Sarah M. So let's get started. Welcome to the show. Yeah, I mean that. Pool player 361. 8 ball in the side pocket. Yeah, I thought that was you. How you doing? I don't know what the hell. It's the AVFC 666s. Welcome to this show. That's the number. One of my favorite numbers of all time. I know that's weird, but I like odd numbers like this. When I played football, I was 33. Baseball, 3. Tennis, stripes. No, I never was good at tennis. I just couldn't think of anything else to say. All right, let's get started. Shall we? All right. Greetings. I am Rich Giordano. I run this ship here called GUFON. Giordano's UFO Network. Or Greatest UFO Network. Now, I think we may have the greatest ideas and thought processes of any other show out there. I know I don't do statistics. I don't get into the details like, you're going down a rabbit hole. That's for you. I want to explain this real quick because a lot of people get the wrong idea of what we do here. What we do here, I can't speak. I think and it's always morphing because I'm always open to try new things like, having Jeff come on, once a month to deliver the goods. I guess maybe he's coming on at 8. I think he's coming on at 8. I think now that I remember the conversation, he'll be here at 8. Okay, my bad. I think, I don't know. We'll see. But I just wanted to let people know what I think what I turned this into, which I think it's been for a long time, which is what's going on in the world of ufology. It's like news. I get this email a lot. I come to you because I don't spend all day going down rabbit holes. You always try to show me something I've never seen or maybe I need to know about, show sightings and that stuff. That's, what I think we do. Almost like a solo news network. It's my opinion against everybody else's, pretty much, which is very difficult because, I'm on a losing side. And I don't believe I'm on a losing side. I believe I'm on the winning side. It's just there's so many other people that want to be heard, and they're not on my side of ufology. And I don't know why I tried to get on board with TTSA. That was a huge flop from day one. If you couldn't see it from the beginning, I'm sorry if you donated over $40,000 like some people I know have. Oh, God. And then Lou comes in, tries to save the day. We know what happened. Congressional hearing was good. I thought that was very well. It was good. And we needed it. But we needed evidence. We needed something more than a blip on the screen. So I didn't really buy into it. Is that my fault? Nobody bought into that congressional hearing. David Grush comes out. Right? He's literally telling us everything we already know, but it's not firsthand account. How's that my fault? I thought whistleblowers were supposed to be firsthand account guys, not guys, I heard a story and I saw some things and some people told me stuff. That doesn't fly well. That was, to me, a joke, a very bad joke played on us by our government. Hey, we're going to have this guy, we're going to allow him to talk to you. Yeah, we're going to allow him. Oh, okay. You're going to allow him to tell us what he heard? Okay, thanks. So forgive me if I'm not so lovey-dovey. I'm not the guy who's going to be an advocate for anything you see on mainstream media. UFO. And you know how I feel about the political aspect of the way ufology has been thrown in our face with lies and many half-truths and disinfo, which we can clearly tell who those disinfo players are. Corbell. I think Elizondo may be a disinfo guy. Feels that way. But I am really very, very, very strongly for Corbell being one of the biggest thorns in ufology side we've ever seen. You know what sucks? And I don't know. Let's say Corbell never was the guy who brought out this terrible evidence to us. What if we wipe all that away? Do we like Corbell if he didn't give us all of that bullshit? Yeah, I don't know. I'm mad at Corbell because I don't like every piece of evidence he's ever given us. It's been crap. And I think everybody agrees. Everybody. Pretty much. But we fall into a dangerous trap. And I don't like this trap where, okay, all right, he gave us something, we talked about it. And then we hear Corbell saying, hey, at least we're talking about it. But we're talking about a lie. And trying to make it and play it as if it's really happening. But wait, it is really happening. We just don't get to see the real evidence. So what Corbell has been turned into, a guy who's given UFO evidence that it's not UFOs. It's stuff that looks like UFOs that was misidentified by the government, by pilots, by radar. And they give it to Corbell knowing it's a misidentification. But we thought it was a UFO for about 10 minutes. Show this to the world, because that's what a UFO really looks like when we really get them. We thought that was one of them. So they give Corbell stuff that looks like what they really see. And Corbell's stuck holding his dick in the end because we figure it out that it's flares, or it's not even really what you said it was, or it's an airplane, a weather balloon, whatever. Right? So it's a very tough pickle that we're in. Is Corbell knowingly doing this? And that's not even a fact, everything I just said. That's not a fact. That's just what I think. What's the real truth? I don't know. I can't think of why anybody would 9 times, 10 times, how many times in a row has Corbell brought something out to the public that was debunked a day, a week later? Every one of his stuff for the last 5 years. Every one. Like 9 or 10. Does he know it? Does he know that? So let's take all of that away from him and George. Now we're left with Corbell working with George, and George being, what did he used to say? My friend and mentor, George Knapp. Right? And all they would do is this weaponized show and talk to, somehow, some way. All right, I just realized I keep saying that when I bring up Corbell and Knapp. George Knapp has all the connections for Corbell. So them as a team is really all George. Corbell does all the handshaking and, the TV stuff with George, but George seems like he's along for the ride as a mentor. It literally is a friend mentor, George Knapp. That's what it looks like to me. So admittingly, yeah, that's what they are. But everything they're doing, it never pans out. Everything they bring up is a lie in the end, we find out. But what do they always go to? Hey, look, we're in this just like you. We don't know everything. We're figuring out as we go along. Right? That's what he says. As long as we're talking about it, because this stuff's really happening. I like that. Okay, yeah. I'm glad we're talking about it. I'm talking about it. You're listening, whatever. But that's the idea. We're talking about UFOs. That's all that matters. Right? To Corbell and Knapp. Oh my gosh. What the hell? I just got a bunch of I got to do this real quick. Alfie Joe Bob throwing it down on the PayPal. It doesn't tell me. Oh, 12 1 2 3 4. 1234. I like it. Thank you very much. The AJB throwing it down on PayPal. Who else? David Wilcox throwing down $20. Dude, really? Thank you very much. I mean, I do appreciate that. Like, nobody's business, because I know what you did and I appreciate it. Thank you. I don't know. There's nothing cryptic about that. It's just, I see a little extra here and there. Thanks, Dorothy, with the 222 a little earlier. Thanks again. And $10. Oh, here it is from Dan Mortensen. Okay. Oh, yeah. Showed up in a weird place. So thank you guys and gals for the PayPal support. I can't thank you enough. I really can't. And then I know I saw heard some super chats pop up. Bernie Muro throwing down $2. Hellfire Studios. Where are they? Oh, there they are. One right after the other. There it is. Hellfire Studios. Huh? Look at you throwing it down. Thank you very much, by the way. And I will make an assert. You know why? You go on live Saturday night. I'm the UFC guy, but now I figured it out. I can do both. I'm going to be there at your next one. God, I hope I do make it. I always say to people, I'll be there, and then I'm going to make it. Bernie, thank you. $2. Bernie Muro, a continuing supporter of GUFON, a super dono from both Hellfire Studios and Bernie Muro. It's pure love here at GUFON. If I had tears, they'd be flowing. But I'm not human anymore. Just know that. Okay? Thanks, Bernie. Thank you, everybody. Hellfire Studios. Good to see you guys. But I'm not. I'm not human anymore. I refuse to be. I don't know what I am. Let's just leave it at that. I know I'm a bundle of energy. I don't want to live in this body anymore. See what I did there? Got you scared, and then I pulled it back in. All right, shut up. All right. Well, if Jeff is coming here tonight, I want to go through this really quick. Trump. More than one shooter. I knew this was going to happen. I knew it. Remember the cryptic message that the shooter that we think was the guy? He said, what did he say? It's not what you think, or it's not me, whatever that cryptic message was. Now, multiple shooters were seen and pointed out to the police and Secret Service by many rally goers. There's video evidence of it. This is as if they allowed it to happen. I'm a little bit upset, but I'm not going to show it much. I don't know if I have that kind of energy in me, but this is unbelievable to me. This is from Into Thin Air, so I'm appreciative of him pulling these down for us all so we could take a look at these in bunches. Let's hear what they say. Witnesses, Trump rally.
First crack of the gunfire. First crack of the gunfire. I just screamed, it's the sniper, it's the sniper. And he was firing down toward the water tower.
That's what we're hearing.
And yeah, and then at that same exact moment, there was a spray from the right side of the stage that I thought was some type of gas.
Mm-hmm.
Or not gas, but smoke.
Sure.
You know.
Are these two Trump supporters? Look at this shirt. Border Wall Construction Company. And this one says F. Biden. But, fudge them. Unbelievable. The black and blue line, I hope not. Unreal. That's beautiful. So, are these real witnesses or are these paid FBI actors? It does look that way, doesn't it? Doesn't it look like this is too perfect? Right? Oh, man.
Lined up front, and he said it was, he heard it was gunfire, getting a hydraulic on the one track. So the gunfire was coming toward the stage.
Wow.
And then a few minutes later, there was a couple more shots spotted down the hill, and that's when they started flooding and pushing everybody out.
Sharpshooter shot to the left. He killed the gentleman in the water tower here. Now, when I called my husband at home, who's watching TV, he said, I thought Trump hurt his ear when he went to the ground, but he said no. On TV, they showed before Trump hit the ground, the ear was bleeding. So that sharpshooter went across. Trump turned his head. His ear must have been nipped, and it killed somebody in the stands over to the left.
Could you see anyone injured besides the blood on the former president?
All I saw was the gentleman from Beaver County who spoke earlier in the day, who was running for the State House Representative, Elmore. I know his name. He had a white shirt on, and I saw him come from that left stands where the people were mostly shot. I think there were several. They said 3 medevacs left here. Blood was down the right side of his... He wasn't shot, but you could see that he was next to somebody who must have been bleeding profusely, because he either helped them and ran, rubbed against them, or tried to get them help or something. It was covered. So I knew that he was near somebody. That was my first indication that somebody was actually shot, when I saw his blood on his shirt.
Aaron, when did you realize that, hey, this might not be fireworks, this might be something else?
When they got Trump down on the ground. And then we were just so concerned.
When people started falling.
Because we couldn't. It happens so fast. It's really hard to process it. I guess if you have it on your camera to see the exact minute, you can tell. But when he got up, he did not look bad at all. What I've heard coming out here is now they feel that there was 2 shooters on both sides. So they got the one on the tower on this side, but the one on the right side they never got. So that's why they wanted us to leave immediately, because they thought there's still a shooter out there somewhere. So there could be in these woods around Butler. And I feel sad for our country. I feel sad for everybody, I mean, you don't like the guy, don't vote for him. Don't kill him. We love the guy. We're going to vote for him. I mean, what is up with his violence? I mean, it's just terrible. I just wish that people that, I'm glad that guy's no longer with us anymore in that tower. And I hope they get the other one too.
All right, everybody, welcome back. I have some weird information to share with you right now. And of course, this is all pure speculation. I have no solid proof of this, but this is some incredible information I've come across, and we are looking at Butler Farm Show. Obviously, many of you know this area now as the site of the attempted assassination of Donald Trump. This is absolutely crazy, and I know many of you know this area already, but just to clarify, Trump was about right here on stage. The first sniper team was set up right about here. The second was apparently set up back here, and the shooter was right about here. Now, there's something I need you to notice, and for those of you that are into gematria and the numbers of a lot of these events, this is going to blow your mind. So, many people talking about either multiple shooters or this person being a patsy and not shooting at all. Take a look at what's just outside this building. We're looking at a water tower that has a perfect angle if somebody were up here to have a shot at Trump. Take a look at this angle right here. This would actually make a lot more sense than somebody being on the roof, even though it seems based on public video there was in fact someone up there and possibly firing. But as far as the multiple shooter theory, which many people heard, there were bullets coming from other directions. This water tower would be the #1 spot I would pick, or I think any sort of military expert would pick as a site to put a gunman if they were going to try to pull this off. Now, that's not all I got. Wait till you see how this relates to gematria. Wait until you see this. When you type in water tower, you get an ordinal number of 148 and also the 49 in reduction. Look what happens when you type in Donald J. Trump. Unbelievable. The same exact number, ordinal and reduction are the exact same. And again, for those of you that follow gematria, you know how significant this is. So for everyone trying to say that this may have been an error on the Secret Service and they somehow missed this area, I find that impossible. There is a water tower literally right here that would have been one of my #1 spots to have covered. And if this was covered, that means all of these buildings would have been covered. Something very weird has taken place here, and it is not what they're telling you. It absolutely can't be. It's impossible. But we have to say these are all theories, or else our opinions and our free speech.
Well, my thing is, where's he going to sit on the tower? He can't get up over here. How do you get up on that tower? I don't know. I think people... I don't know. There's got to be somebody's phone, a video with the tower in the background that's going to give us the answer. And that, my friends, should have been found by now.
Get removed off certain platforms.
That's unbelievable. That's crazy. Yeah, it might be the water tower. Yeah, right past the grassy knoll. Wrong guy.
Crazy world we live in when our own eyes are showing us things that are not being told to us by the people that we're supposed to trust, but most don't, the mainstream media. My friends, there's a lot more to this than meets the eye, and I think over the next couple months, things are going to be exposed in a very, very massive way. But tell me what you think. Once you look at this water tower in a 3D mode, there is no better shot to take than being on this water tower. You are
How do you
high
get
enough
there?
to where no one's really going to see you if you're on this back end of this curved structure, kind of like how this guy was hiding on the back pitch of this roof here. But I don't know. This would have been my spot right here. All right, everybody, let me...
Interesting. Interesting. I'm not so sure, though. My goodness. It's nuts, right? Look. I said I was going to spend a few minutes. Here's another unseen footage shows Secret Service and state police scrambling as there was no apparent contingency plan to get the reactionary squad through the fence. Total failure, it says here. From the Hodge twins on X. What are they doing? What are they afraid of?
Kill that motherfucker!
Fucking hit it like you mean it.
Oh my God. Are you kidding me? They didn't have a way out in case this happens? Nice. Oh my God. What is going on? Oh, there are so many videos out there from ex-Secret Service men and snipers. It's amazing what's happening right now. It's wild stuff. It's like nobody else. It's like there's nothing else to talk about, according to them. Oh, and not only that, have you heard what Alex Jones thinks is going to happen? Everybody's going to be killed. Or worse. So
The deep state may use tactical nuclear weapon to kill Trump, Elon Musk, myself, Tucker Carlson, and Joe Rogan to be hit next. Oh, by the way, in GUFON.
amazing. I told you they were going to have a conspiracy like you wouldn't believe. They just can't accept that it was the one guy who, by the way, was like they had a college course or something, or a shooting. Well, whatever it was, he was in this thing and he was a really bad sniper shooter. Obviously. They said that he was, I don't know if it was competition or what. It was something I was half listening to. But they said the guy sucked at shooting, which is why he missed. I can't believe this happened. So weird. So weird. Oh, you know when you go to drink something and you think you're drinking something else? I thought that was one of my special coffees. It was just regular coffee. Oh, that fooled me good. Oh, that's good coffee. So I'm not going to play the Alex Jones clip. You're welcome. Because he's a risk. However, Into Thin Air, who's doing his due diligence to get the incredible story on what's been going on in the conspiracy of the Trump assassination attempt. He says, well, he's got testimony here by a Trump rally attendee and vendor named Lori. And she says, it looked like to me that they let him get this shit off. She is a vendor at these rallies and has been over 100 Trump rallies. She knew as she pulled into the property that it was unlike any other rally she's ever seen. If this does not prove to you that this was planned and a stand down took place, we are being lied to so bad right now. Well, I'm not going to play the whole 12.5-minute interview with her, but let's just see the Trump supporter vendor rally attendee, Lori, talk about what happened.
Lori Levi.
I don't believe her. I'm kidding. Go.
I'm from Canton, Michigan, and I've been a Trump vendor for
Forever.
way back, ever since 2015. We were at his very first rally in Michigan, and then Iowa, and then it's just kind of expanded from there. We arrived at the location where this rally was going to be Friday morning, as we always.
All right, I'm not going to play. Let's just move on to UFOs and everything else. We get it. You guys know. There's no secret. What am I going to do? Play what I just told you? You know what she's going to say. I'm just paranoid you guys are going to be mad. And, oh my God, and more political talk. Oh, you know. This is what's happening on our dime. This is the most historic thing since 9/11 that's happened here. Well, you know, something as dramatic as this. And it's the first assassination attempt since Ronald Reagan, 1980. 81? 80? So forgive me if I want to talk about it a little bit. I could do all of the political talking on the other channel from now on if this bothers you, but I feel I like to show what's going on because this is extremely important to what's going on in the world right now. But now it's gone crazy. Now it's gone into overdrive craziness that I'm not interested anymore. Kind of why I wanted to turn it off. It's like now everybody's going to have a theory there was 2 shooters. I'm going to just, until that's proven, I think there was just 1 shooter. But it is the weirdest. Everything about this is weird. They didn't react to people saying there's somebody with a gun on a roof for over a minute. Well, wait, she say gun or do we want gum on a roof? I don't know. Something's wrong. There's got a gun. Ha ha. They didn't get it. No, they got it. Ugh, God, I don't know. All right. Well, let's move on. Let me see if anything from Jeff. And thanks again for supporting GUFON. Appreciate that. Huh. No, I don't know. I just saw something that was weird. Is there another? Whew. Man, you guys are really nice. Thank you. God. Okay. So maybe I'll start you off with, well, dang it. Someone is doing an investigation still on the alien in Vegas. And I'm just looking at some of the, I don't get it at this point. Why you would still want to keep trying to figure out what happened when I think that entire story has been edited, manipulated, and ruined by everything. I saw the original footage when they walked into that backyard, the footage that we now see where it looks like a shadow moves into position. I don't see that in the original. And I showed that to you here about a month ago. 2 months ago. There was no shadow that moved into position. So I think everything that's going on, it's a weird fake. And that story is just weird from the day it was laid. First of all, the story happened almost a month before we found out about it, because George Knapp held on to it because he wanted to promote that and get a lot of views because of David Grush on News Nation the next day. And then we allegedly see the police camera footage. But I even think that's been edited. I think we're being lied to on that. That's just it's not a UFO that fell out of the sky. I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. Everything about it is weird. The whole thing is weird. It doesn't make any sense. Whoa, what? Well, that's odd. Oh, that was, I bet, Ben, I knew that was you. Thank you, Ben, for 20 on PayPal. I knew that was your ringtone. He says he's still listening, hasn't been in the chat a lot, but he's working. Thanks, Ben. I know, man. You're solid. Thank you for the support, brother, on PayPal. Appreciate it again. Thank you, everybody. Wow. Really appreciate it. So, I'm not a big fan of this anymore with the aliens sorry, I got distracted. Aliens in Vegas until there's really good evidence. I forgot. Did you hear tonight? Or what was it, last night? No, tonight. At the Milwaukee Republican RNC, there was a shooter. Potential, I think they shot somebody here. Another shooter at the Republican National Convention in Milwaukee. Jesus, man, really? This is from Olia Scootercaster on X. Scootercaster? Come on. Can't you have an adult name?
Okay, I'm coming.
All right. Yippee. Oh my God.
They get in a little disputes amongst friends and then it sort of dies down. That type of thing. So
Yeah, there was. Is that them? Is there a shooter? I can't believe it. I can't believe this. I can't say anything because we don't know who the shooter is. But I doubt it was a Trump supporter. And, you know, I'm going to, tonight, I'm doing a show on Rich Saves America. I'll talk about this over there. I'm sorry, I forgot. I know you guys want to keep on the UFO stuff. But it's a knee-jerk reaction that I have when I see something. I got to say something. I mean, this is crazy. I couldn't believe it. All right. So Nathan from the Quantum Show sent $5.55 on PayPal. He says, "Hey, Richie, keeping it real." Ah, yeah. Thank you, Nathan. If you can hear me, hear me. Thank you. Nathan, man, thank you very much. Nathan Allen, Nathan Nitsky. Remember that? I forgot the rest. Nathan's Hot Dogs. I can't believe you've been around that long. Longer. Thanks, Nathan. Nathan's one of the original, like decade ago, 2 decades ago. All right, let me open this up. So unbelievable, another shooting incident. with Republicans this time. So I'm going to show you what may be one of the best UFO videos ever. I don't know what this is. It looks like a legitimate UFO for once. For once. Let me get rid of some things here. There it is. The Chilean armed forces released stunning UFO footage. The armed forces of Chile have released an incredible piece of UFO footage. And I have to admit, this is gold, Jerry. This may be the smoking gun. Go. Balloon. You know, I can't stand these hoaxes. All right, I know. I didn't notice this on my mobile phone when I seen this. All right, this may be a misidentification. Go. It looks good, though. See? Now watch. It's the best, though. Look at this. Huh? What? Which way? This way? That way? North? South? South? Wait, north? Oh, south? East? What, did you go north? I'll go north. No, north? Okay, go. No, south. No, north. Yeah, wait, go the camera the other way. Where'd he go? He's not there. He's coming back. South, there it is. No, he's going to get good north. Go north. No, the other way. Chica. Ahí, papi. There he goes. Go get him. He's north. He's going to get over the water. Don't let him get over the water. He's going to get over the water. He's getting over the water. That looks really cool. What is it? A balloon? I don't see a reflection over the water. There's no reflection over the water. There's no reflection. No reflection. Maybe it wasn't over the water. It wasn't over the water? No, it couldn't have been. Why? No reflection. Bullshit. Look at that thing, man. Wow, that was cool. But we've seen this before, yeah? Haven't we seen this before, kids? Huh? Oh, what's this? Oh, I'm sorry. What's this I see? From Monkey Spunk. Did you see? Oh, no. Professor Simon Holland is trash. I'm sorry, but I haven't. On his YouTube channel saying that they found intelligent signals and they know where it's. Yeah, this guy's a freaking lunatic. Professor Simon Holland, not to change anybody's opinion because, it's me, is one of the most dumbest smart guys I've ever seen. And the reason I can say this because I have a sister who's brilliant, genius. Common sense, though. I know a lot of smart people that don't have common sense. Why is that? Is that because they don't have a lot of life experience? Well, my sister's a world traveler. I don't know. It's just some people think a certain way. We're all wired differently. That's what makes the world go round in a square. Professor Simon Holland is like Avi Loeb, is like Gary P. Nolan, and the P is not for professor. They are smart, but they're stupid. See, they're so smart, they're arrogant. That's like Greer. That's right. Same thing with Greer. They can't be wrong. And if they are wrong, they'll only admit it if they have to. If they have to, and they usually don't. But I've seen Professor Simon Holland look at UFOs on video and say, oh, it's the most legit thing. And I'm like, what on earth are you saying this for? And then he's trying to, I've seen him on one thing trying to figure out how fast this object was going. And I'm like, you can't do that. You have no idea how high, how far, how big, all this stuff that was just a good guess. And if anybody's going to guess, it's going to be him. And he'll be more right than I'll ever be. That was the way he acted. Very frustrating. Look, I know your smarts. I get it. But doesn't mean you're always right. No, I didn't see it. I'm giving you a hard time because it's Professor Simon Holland, and that guy just triggers me. I can't help it. Triggers. The apostate plus tax is here. Oh, no. No, that's not a reflection. No way. You've been watching Alien Addict or something. Nobody will know. But I don't think it's a reflection at all. It just doesn't match. From what I remember, there was no way to tell if it was a reflection. So what we're left with is the story and the photo. Do you have to take their word for it? No. But in certain situations like the Calvine photo, you have to assume that that is an object in the air. You don't see any ripples of water. You don't see the breeze distorting the image. There's no double reflections. Like usually if there's a wave or two, you may see it, behind another wave, just something wrong, a little blurry here. There's nothing like that. It's a very clean, almost too good photo, but is it real to begin with? Is it a hoax? I don't know. But I'm going to eat this again. Oh, there's nothing like having shrimp twice. I didn't. Good question, apostate plus tax. Very tough case. Nobody can figure that one out. If I was to just make a bet on it and find out at the end of my life if I was right or wrong, I'd bet it's a hoax. Something wrong with that picture. It's too clear. The edges are too sharp. There's just something wrong with it. I don't think it's a reflection, although it could be. I just think there was a little tomfoolery, and I don't like the story. I think the story's a little bit too perfect. Thank you. Oh my God, I got agita from the from the coffee. It won't even let me talk. Coffee talk. Oh my God. All right, it's gone. Well, we're moving on up. Yes, thank you for the support. Everybody tonight. What's gotten in everybody? It's unbelievable. Oh. Okay. This is cool. It says, what WTF is he talking about? I don't remember. Oh, this guy. Oh my God. This is really weird. This is one of the weirdest videos I've seen. It's 6 minutes long. I'm going to play 2. It says, rare video from 1996. Man tells story. The untold story of humans past. And this is one of the craziest. But hey, why can't it be real, right? I mean, what do we know? In 3, 2, agoo.
The dimensional collapse starting. Is it already starting?
It's already started.
With the sound and the color?
Okay. It's already started. Thank you for leading me here. What you're going to start hearing about in the very near future are something called rods. And they will be something that will be videotaped. And what you will see are large streaks just shooting through the air that are etheric, but are being able to be captured on tape. And what you're seeing is literally 4th and 5th dimensional craft moving through space, not having the slightest clue that they're flying right through us. Okay? And that's because you're beginning to see the implosion. It's great stuff.
And ghosts?
Yes, you will see more ghosts, more apparitions, because those that are stuck between third and fourth density will start being more and more visible as our frequency starts to raise.
Look, I have a love-hate relationship with rods. Matter of fact, I used to talk to the guy who made rods a household name, Jose Escamilla. Actually, Jeff Willis knows him better than me. He's dead now. Wasn't a very nice guy. He was definitely not a nice guy. But he got everybody thinking that rods were legitimate. Now, without going into video and pulling up pictures, I think we all know what rods are, right? I'm just looking to save time on the story. So I've had this issue with Jose Escamilla and these rods, and in 2004 and 5, when I got into this field, immediately I found what rods were. You know, they're all different types of insects that are captured at a frame rate that is slower than the actual wings that are flapping. So when it goes by, it leaves a streak. There's a trail behind it, a ghost image. You've all seen it before. They look like, they call them rods, right? And then when you slow it down, you know, or you speed up, I mean, the frame rate, you actually see, my God, it's a grasshopper of all things, or dragonfly, or you name it. All of them fit and made little rods when they flew by if you didn't have the frame rate of the camera at the right speed of the wings. You can do the same thing with a hummingbird. We looked at a video yesterday of a helicopter frozen, you know, because the frame rate was the same as the propellers spinning. So that's how we debunk the rods. However, rods have been seen at 30,000 feet. There's several videos, images of people capturing rods in caves, which I think mostly are insects and all sorts of things. But there is something out there, I believe, because I have now captured twice. And the last one I captured, the video magically disappeared, a 19-second video. I only have the image of the still left, but when I went to go back and get the actual video to show you all how this object came from out of the clouds across the street and went right by me, and the video was gone. Like, it's not on my computer, it's not in my Google Pics. Everything I take with my phone will within 24 hours be uploaded to my Google Photos through the Wi-Fi. So if I'm out and about like for a week and then I come home, everything will upload to my Google Photos automatically. I don't have to connect any cables or do anything. Right? You all can do the same thing too. So I took the video when I was recording storms one day. So I had it. I edited it down to 19 seconds, saved it, saw it saved, shared it, I think, with Michael. Oh my God, Michael may have the video. Okay, I may have to check Michael and see if he has the video. But when I went back on, in my phone, it was gone, right? I edited it. I went into the deleted files because I have them stay there for 30 days in case I change my mind. I give myself a month to go into the deleted files and bring it back to life. It's not a 19-second video. It's a 1 minute and 1 second video that I cut into 19 seconds. The 101 is missing. The 19-second is missing. And then it's supposed to be transferred over to my Google account. was there, it's no longer there. So, very strange. Rods are kind of like crop circles. You know, it took a camera at 120 frames a second to debunk rods, but not really. Because rods, there are some legit ones. And this is what Jose Escamilla kept trying to pound into my head. He's like, you're an idiot. You don't get it. Not those. Yeah, there are bugs. There are insects that people think are rods, Rich, but you're not listening to me. You need to go to the Mexico Ted. You need to go to that. You need to go to Tegucigalpa. You know, and he named off all these places where the ancients, you know, and all that stuff was built wherever. Mesopotamia, all over the world, these rods. They're living in another dimension. It looked like this thing, when I recorded it, came out of nowhere, just came out of the clouds. And it was pretty big. About 6 feet long, it looked like. Anyway, things like this get lost and thrown away in history forever because people think that they're debunked like I did, but they're not. So nobody's researching rods anymore, not even me. I still don't believe it. But I know what I recorded, so could I be wrong on my own thing? Yeah, sure, why not? But it's in 40K at 60 frames a second, and it looked like a regular rod. So I don't know what to say. But we're living in a weird world where things just aren't what they seem. And we'll watch this a little further. Motherless.
A lot of them, unless they are healed, and I do not know how to do that, how to set them free from their self-imposed prisons, will be exiting, transitioning. Angels, folks, be very careful about somebody who tells you they're an angel. For example, I've asked about the archangels. And the Andromedan perspective of that is that the Archangel Michael was literally a fleet of craft that were called Mikael. That was the name of the fleet. And they used to patrol the northern hemisphere of the planet when Orion was here in full force. Gabriel was the name of another fleet of craft, and so on and so forth. It has been changed and created into something that will save you and rescue you, when in fact, that was not the original intent at all. Okay. What's going to happen in the next 10 years? I will share this with you.
This is why I wanted to play this, because it's, 28 years ago. Okay, and he's talking about the next decade, which would have only been 06. And I want to see what he says is supposed to happen, and let's see if it did.
There are definitely some things underneath the Sphinx, but the bulk of the real stuff that will tell us about our ancient history is still underneath the pyramid. And there are...
anytime people make these claims of the pyramid and the Sphinx, thank you, but no thank you. Like, we're never going to know. You're just saying something that has very little proof, no proof. And that bothers me when people do this, just like Atlantis. I know where Atlantis is. Oh, yeah, where? Ha ha, yeah. Oh, okay, you can't tell me. Oh, I can tell you tomorrow.
There was a vault built 3 levels deep, and the pyramid was built over it. Okay, that's where the real juice is. That's where the real knowledge is. The Sphinx will have some things, but it's a distraction.
Oh, here we go.
These guys are real good at what they do, at diverting attention from reality, from truth. They're excellent at it. If they put that much energy into telling the truth, God, we'd all be out of here.
What is he talking about? If they put that much energy into telling the truth, we'd be out of here. Okay. So if they told the truth instead of telling us all of these lies, we would be off the planet. That's what he just said.
Okay, hold on one sec.
Why does that guarantee that we'd be off the planet? Why would that be a guarantee? How can it be? More claims, and this is almost 30 years ago. Where are we now? Where are we now?
Somewhere. Okay, things that are going to happen in the next 10 years. Number one, we're going to truly find out who we are genetically.
Nope, hasn't happened.
Information will be coming from all corners of the earth from contactees.
Isn't that beautiful? Look how confident he paces back and forth. To me, that's not confidence. To me, that's nervous energy. That's a guy trying to remember a lie, a script, something that has no, I was going to say legality with it, but no proof.
There will be more and more contacts, and they will tell us about the 22 different races.
Okay.
And more of our history.
I thought it was 57, 32. Hot.
There will also be massive earth changes.
That happens every day. Anybody can make that and say that. Next.
They will start with a magnetic pole shift.
That's been happening every year for 2,000 years.
Which could happen anytime between now and the year 2001.
Yeah, hasn't happened.
Things have been sped up.
Nope, not at all.
We're already starting to see the magnetic poles shift.
Yep, happens all the time.
As we see birds migrate in the wrong direction at the wrong times of year.
Wrong. That's not true at all. That's a very big fucking... Oh, I'm sorry. That's just a big lie.
The birds move along the Earth's magnetic grid lines. And
No, the birds and other things have been misguided by the misuse of secret HARP technology that we don't know about, mister. That's what's screwing up the migrating of birds. Dunce cap.
I wanted to share something with
See, that sounds just as crazy as what he's saying.
you. I'm very fascinated with the Native Americans.
Of course you are, because they love Bigfoot. Why don't you just cut your hair off? You're already bald.
And I love to collect feathers when I find them on my journeys and my vision quests. And I was given this on 3/19 of 94, and I just want to share this with you. It's primarily about the Native Americans and the original intent behind them wearing the feather.
You can use it as a pen.
In the ancient way, and microwave energy.
Yeah, all right. Not interested in this guy anymore. I've had enough of him in his head. Get out of here. We've only heard a few of his 10-year predictions there. I think he was just getting into the others, but I can't handle it. I just can't. They just say anything, and nothing ever comes true. That video was almost over anyway. I don't know how he was going to get to all 10 of them in the next 20 seconds. But I like looking at what people said is going to happen in the next, whatever, decade, 10 years. Nothing they say comes true. Very rarely. Greer's gotten some things right. Sure. But that's because it's already in our science world. So he's not coming up with anything new. Oh, they can regrow an arm. Yeah, well, they grew an ear on the back of a mouse 20-something years ago. Anything's possible. Right? I've got to show you this. A lot of people don't like... Not true. I almost said a lot of people don't like Billy Carlson. Billy Carson? It's Billy Carson, right? Not Tucker Carlson. It's Billy Carson? Yeah, it's Carson, like Johnny. All right, let's hear what he says. He unveils some secret moon base on, guess where? I know the moon, the dark side.
the most fun theory ever. The most fun theory ever is that there's bases on the moon, on the dark side of the moon, that aliens have abandoned.
Yeah.
So what do these structures look like to you when you look at them?
Just dome structures there.
A dome?
There's domes. As a matter of fact, one of the astronauts, I think it was Neil Armstrong, if you get the declassified from the Freedom of Information Act documents, black box audio and the black box redacted text statement from NASA, which is available to the general public, Neil says, look at those convex structures down there. I bet the people in there never get out. And he's talking about dome structures on the moon. And this is an exact statement that was made that's in the black box audio.
Well, that's the most fun theory ever. The most fun theory ever is that there's bases on the moon, on the dark side of the moon, that aliens have abandoned.
Yeah.
So what do these structures look like to you when you look at them?
Just dome structures there.
A dome?
There's domes. As a matter of fact, one of the astronauts, I think it was Neil Armstrong, if you get the declassified from the Freedom of Information Act documents, black box audio and the black box redacted text statement from NASA, which is available to the general public, Neil says, look at those convex structures down there. I bet the people in there never get out. And he's talking about dome structures on the moon. And this is an exact statement that was made that's in the black box audio.
Well, that's the most fun theory ever.
Anything's possible. But I thought China was on the dark side of the moon and didn't see anything like that, right? And the high-def video that came from those visits to the moon was, wow, it was really good. Really clear video of the moon. Oh, yeah, I want to talk about this real quick. So they put an article out about the May Stringer house that I'm going to go do a ghost hunt with. Yeah, they were talking about it. Yep, it's pretty wild. Let me pull it up for you. You can take a look at where... This is only just under 2 miles from where I live. Pretty cool. There's 2 homes that are within 3 miles of where I live that are extremely haunted, where, believe it or not, people have seen apparitions walking down the street. I think they saw fog, because I saw what looked like fog on the road, which definitely could have been a ghost. The May Stringer House Museum stands as a testament to the 19th century, embodying history, mystery, and a touch of the supernatural. As you pull up to the driveway, your eyes immediately drawn to its intricate woodwork, steep gables, and the inviting porch that beckons you to step into the past. Wouldn't you like to unravel the secrets that lie within its walls? Upon entering the house, you're greeted by a warm creak of wooden floors, get out of there, and a faint aroma of polished antiques, instantly transporting you to the 1800s. Each room in the May Stringer house tells you a unique story, artfully preserved to offer a glimpse into the lives of those who once called this place home. You might start your journey in the parlor, where a delicate clink of china and the soft rustle of Victorian gowns seem almost audible. The parlor, with its piano and plush seating, was the heart of social gatherings, teeming with laughter, music, and perhaps a ghostly whisper or two. I was in that house, and let me tell you something. I felt nothing. Nothing. I walked around the perimeter, on the porch, looked through the windows when it was closed. Remember when I did that? Nothing. Not a freaking piece of energy. Nothing at all. It doesn't look this nice. It's actually very small and very cramped. I was surprised that everything creaks, which was kind of cool. Look at this. Visitors have reported seeing her apparition and feeling sudden drops in temperature in the room. Can I explain why people feel that? And then you could just punch me in the throat. Because of their adrenaline. They think they see something, their adrenaline gets going. Well, wouldn't that make them heat up? Nope. I'm watching a lot of House lately. The initial transfer of adrenaline through the adrenal glands will put you in a cold state at first, and then, just then, you'll get warm. I don't know, I'm joking. But yeah, isn't this nice? As you stroll through the garden paths, you can almost hear the whispers of the past carried on the gentle breeze. The gardens were once a source of pride for the house's inhabitants, a place where they could relax and enjoy the beauty of nature. Today, they continue to enchant visitors, providing a peaceful retreat in the heart of Brooksville. But the Maystringer House is more than just a beautiful relic of the past. It's a living museum dedicated to preserving and sharing the history of Brooksville and its peoples. Through guided tours, educational programs, and special events, the museum brings history to life in a way that's engaging and accessible for all ages.
Even the dead.
Huh?
I said even the dead.
See, ghost tours. One of the most popular events is the ghost tours. During these spine-tingling evenings, visitors can explore the house by candlelight, hearing first-hand accounts of ghostly encounters and unexplained phenomena. It adds an extra layer of authenticity to the experience, making it feel as though you've truly stepped back in time. Time. Does anybody know that song? Time? Not by Pink Floyd. No. Hellfire Studios might know that song. It was a band that was a rock and roll band. Oh, God. They were like, it doesn't matter. Let's just go. Let's move on. Anyway, I'm going to be going to that house. All right. And what else? What is this? Let's get rid of that. Okay, I've got one more, and here it is. Yep. No, I don't. Are you kidding? All right. What time is it? No Jeff tonight. Yeah, that's weird. I guess maybe he's coming over tomorrow. I don't know. Oh, wait, I got messages. Nope, that was my mom. No Jeff. That is weird. Wait, here it is. Yeah, that's the time. Wednesday. Can't wait. Yep. Today. Oh, it's tomorrow. So it is tomorrow. Oh, I thought today was Wednesday. Okay. I thought today was... Did I say Wednesday when I started? I think I did. That is bizarre. All right. I'm out of here for tonight. Nah, I got another show to do later, but that's not why I'm heading out. There really wasn't much to go over that I saw that we could keep talking about for the rest of the night. Now, I did forget a few things, but I can't. Let me see. Yeah. No, that was it. I went too fast tonight. I went through the show really fast. I had a lot of stuff, but I went a little too fast. Sorry about that. But what's today? Tomorrow, Jeff will be visiting us. Oh my God. This is what happens when you fall asleep in the middle of the day. Like, I woke up early, did some things, then it rained all morning. Then I fell asleep, and then I woke up, didn't know where I was, and you know the rest of the story. All right, whatever. Tomorrow, Jeff will be here. I can't believe I thought today was Wednesday. Wow. I'm working a lot. I'm doing a lot of stuff. All right, we'll be back tomorrow. Tonight, Rich Saves America, 5 minutes before midnight. If you really want to hang out, you want to see what else I'm doing, 9 Pacific. We'll be there. It'll be a good one. I'm going to talk about a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff about Trump, about the law. I'm going to play some videos. I'm going to talk about a lot of good stuff. It's going to be a good show. It's fun. Have a good time. The weird thing is about Rich Saves America, all the footage that I have, I mean, it's all mine. I don't have to borrow it. I'll talk about my audit that I did and some other things. It's nice to see some of the GUFOnians over there giving some love and support. I appreciate that. And we'll be back tomorrow night here with Jeff, right on time, 7 o'clock. Tomorrow's going to be a great one. Jeff's got a new sighting he says he wants to show us. And it should be good. I can't believe I thought he was coming. You can see I even changed the show. The title. I even said, Jeff Willis joins in. I even sent him the emails. Oh, yeah, I'll see you later. What a schmohawk I am. All right. That's it. You guys are fantastic. That was unbelievable tonight. Thank you for the support, the love, everything. It's phenomenal. It is. But thank you. And moderators and super chatters, thank you very much. Thank you, newcomers and the veterans. You guys working together, making this place great again. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come up with I don't know. How do you turn a GUFON into a MAGA thing? MUGA, make ufology great now. I'll come up with something. All right. Thank you, everybody. And appreciate your patience tonight. It was a weird night for me. Don't ask. Thanks for everything. Alien bless. What? Oh, yeah. What do we do? Truthology for ufology. We do it for you. It's true. Alien bless.
Look at this thing. It's rotating.
What was in the skies over Jerusalem, and why did it stop one of the most treasured sites in Christianity?
There's a new video that's looking at something, making proof for another UFO.